Hey, it's time for another
Everyday Getaway.
Here we are back in Nassau.
And we are on the beautiful MSC Divina today. It's right behind us, and we're going to see what we can find to do today. We don't have a big plan. We're just going to kind of go with the flow.
Come explore with us. Okay, so we are slam-packed today in Nassau. Island in Nassau for Royal Caribbean. Looks like they're working hard out there. It'll be nice when it's open and everybody with Royal Caribbean will have their own little island to go
to. So we decided to take the ferry over to Paradise Island, which is where the Atlantis is. We're taking a ferry. The ferry is $14 one way, $28 round trip, and we'll see how this goes. For two, yeah. $14 a piece, 28 round trip for two.
Okay, so here we are on the little ferry. It holds about 30 people. And they did say if you get seasick, take precautions.
We are wobbling already, but it's not very far.
Yeah, it's not very far.
I don't think it's that far of a float, but we'll see.
Hey, it should be an adventure.
Yes, it should be. I'm on an adventure with us today.
The water taxis run every day from 9 a.m. to
So far we've walked 5 or 6 minutes. We came across this little shopping area, so we ducked in to see some of the stores. But we're trying to make our way to see the Atlantis. We'll see what we can find.
All right, we hit Starbucks. We know we have made it. Might have to try to get some internet here before we go. I think that's what Doug's already doing.
This gentleman just called this kitty. And now he's gonna feed him, I think. He was calling him from way down the other side. I take it it's an island cat that he feeds. So cute. Look at this cute little restaurant. It's called Bimini Road. It's closed right now, but they've got sharing plates, salads, chef special in season, from the sea, from the land, burgers, a lot of conch, and kid stuff. Maybe I can talk him into coming back and giving it a try.
This is the home of the yacht, I think. Lots of yachts with the Atlantis in the background.
Yeah, this one goes for. We walked right by all of these, remember?
The Atlantis Resort is themed after the lost city of Atlantis, so we had a time checking out the beautiful artwork, including that $1 million chair, the $1 million glass sculpture, and all of the other priceless pieces of art. We did walk through the casino areas just to see what it was like, and it was not really crowded, but there were lots of people who were enjoying themselves and fairly busy, but a lot of folks I think were doing what we were doing, which was just kind of walking through sightseeing. And then after we finished up walking through the casino areas, then we decided to check out the shops. Now, when I say we decided to check out the stores, we did actually a lot of window shopping because this is like Rodeo Drive stores. So we enjoyed doing a lot of window shopping and just browsing from afar.
So we haven't done the Atlantis, but I would say the vibe of the Atlantis is my vibe. Sometime we are definitely going to do this. Now this go round, we got such a great deal on our cruise. Honestly, what we paid for one of our cruises is what you would pay for a one-day pass to use all the amenities, and especially those pools. I want to swim with the sharks, so sometime I'd love to do this, but let's find a deal.
Okay, so what are your thoughts so far?
I think it's absolutely beautiful. I know that what we paid for our cruise, for one of us, is probably what a one-day pass here is, but sometime when we come here,
It is gorgeous.
It is gorgeous.
It really is.
I want a day pass. I want to swim at the shark, or I'll,
And we can't get
swim
to
through them.
everything, but everything we've seen so far is really nice.
Yeah, we get to walk around the outsides, basically. Of course, you can't go where people are staying, where the rooms are, that kind of thing. Or you can't go to where the pools and that are, but just walking around and looking, it's gorgeous.
And we have been able to get inside. So.
I don't know if you can see the fish, but there's lots of striped little yellow and black and white fish down there. And a gentleman just said he saw a turtle. I don't see them, but there are some big blue fish right over here. And we are hunting the turtles. Doug and I are both trying to get these big blue fish that are here. There's a bunch of them, like a little school. Still no turtles though. I'm amazed at how clear the water is that you can see all these fish from up here. This is like snorkel-free snorkeling. There's a really big one out there that's a tan color. He's with that group of the stripies, but I don't know if you can see him. Oh, he's this kind here. That they must travel together. They're heading out to the deeper water. Maybe can't see them there either. Sorry. We're gonna check out the Barbie Beach shop. But first, let's check out this plate lady straw work. This looks fun. I'm not sure if this Barbie beach vacation place is just opening or not, but I went to go inside. It's empty. We'll check it out another day, I guess. Okay, so Doug found this sign. It says it's open 12 to 8 on select days. The Great Hall of Waters, but it has the largest ball pit in the Caribbean. Instagram booths and a bubble maze and more. Oh, now that would be fun. There's some small signs that take you back to the ferry boat, back to Nassau. And we're kindly following those. You can take a cab also, or public transportation that way, but our $14 brings us back and forth. They do say it's more expensive to take a cab. So, here we go. Watching this stork. I'm pretty sure he is spying a fish, but we're watching. He turns, so it's kind of, might not be as easy to tell what he's doing, but I think he's trying to get himself a fish for lunch. While we're watching the stork, one time before we were gonna zip over here on a ferry, and one of the folks who works kind of at the docks told us not to do the ferry, that they could pick you up regularly, and so we have stayed away from it, but we decided to try it today and just leave ourselves plenty of time. I think the deal is, oh, he's got a fish. I don't know if you can see, there he is, he's got a fish in his mouth. He's going back over to the shallow water to eat it. I think the deal is you just have to leave yourself time. It sounds like when you they run on like a half-hour schedule, and I think it's an island half-hour kind of time schedule. So if you leave yourself time, we're just sitting here on the dock waiting. There's about 10 other people with us. So I think as soon as that next one rolls, we'll be okay. I think the problem would be if you wait until late to come off the island and you tried to do this, you might be up a creek. For us, it doesn't seem bad.
There are two bridges in the foreground that connect Paradise Island to Nassau. One brings traffic over to Paradise Island. The other one sends traffic back from Paradise Island to Nassau. The bridges are 1,500 feet long and 70 feet high at their highest point. On the way back, we met some really nice folks from North Dakota. If you happen to be watching the video, thank you so much for joining us. It was nice to meet you. Also, on the way back, the little water taxi drops you off at a separate place from where you leave. You leave from inside the cruise port, but it drops you off outside the cruise port so that you have to show your identification to get back into the cruise port. We had a gentleman named Jerry who served as our tour guide on the way back, and he gave us tons of really great information and did a super job.
Okay, so the yachts can park on Paradise Island for $7. I thought they meant $7 a night, but it was actually $7 a foot. Crazy. Now, here's another quick little view of the new Royal Caribbean Island in Nassau. Jerry recommend going where all the locals eat. It's the fish fry. It's about a 10-minute car ride from the port or a 30-minute walk. He says you will not be disappointed. Probably owned by his uncle.
Check out the fish fry. Now, I recommend, look, I'm recommending all the guys on the boat.
boat right outside of the port, almost where the straw market is, and we just had to go back through the port so we could show our ID to be able to get back to our cruise ship, which was actually docked in the very first docking spot. So we were right behind the port area. We've never been that close to the port, so that was kind of fun. And there she is, the Disney Wish. We had to take a look at that. It's such a beautiful ship.
Disney Wish is absolutely a beautiful ship. We're the last ship in port, and we're excited because we get to watch the Wish leave. Bucket list, said it before. Can't wait. One day. All the lights in the port just came on. Maybe I have seen this before, but I don't really remember. We're the last ship. But Atlantis has all its lights on. We've got all these lights on just with all these ships and yachts. And all the pier lights just came on. Very pretty.
Hey, we hope you enjoyed our short time at the Atlantis. We sure did.
We had a great time exploring. We found some new stuff and absolutely love the outside with all that beautiful water, all those activities. So we definitely want to come back and spend a day here on the other side of the walkway.
Thanks again for joining us.
Take care of yourselves, take care of others, and we will see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Please take a moment and consider subscribing. We would love you to join us on our next adventure.